So in my quest to make sure that I exhaust all options with Hisuian Sneasel, my favorite new Pokemon that we've gotten with the drop of Pokemon Home, I'm running some Choice Band today. I don't know if this team is any good. I kind of threw it together, looked at it, and said, ugh. But we're going to try and make it work. Nice little Calm Mind hat, a Choice Scarf Bombardier, because I wanted to try out a set for it that I haven't yet. And, I mean, we're looking at this game. Y'all see the Scarf Bombardier potential? It's actually really, really nice. So I'm going to lead with my Bombardier. I mean, I've never seen a better matchup for a Bombardier before, you know? I'm a U-turn. Immediately in the hat. Bounce back the taunt. Get destroyed, little guy. Get destroyed. Because now we get to go into Conda. We get to get our Stealth Rock up. And look at this dude's team. He does not appreciate these rocks that are going up. Not one bit. Now, the unfortunate thing for my Appleton is I am Dragon Pulse. I'm not Dragon Tail. And most people would say, but Rabia, Dragon Tail is so much better. And they'd be right. 110%. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Also, I'm immediately going Hatcham here, am I not? It's not happening. It's not happening, my guy. I know I just took a huge knock, but I had to. I had to. Also, shoutouts to all the new subscribers. Our channel has been popping off lately. I'm really happy to see it. Cultivating a nice little community here. And you know what? I'm happy to have you all around. Of course, if you are a new viewer today and you're looking for some NU content, you need not look any further. I recommend you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We got some wonderful content coming out every day for y'all, so if you do enjoy the daily uploads, I recommend pressing that little button. And you know what? If you want to as well, join as a member where you can even get some extra content there. Now my opponent does unfortunately decide that they are now a Steel type, so that's a little unfortunate for me. Particularly because I've got absolutely no way of dealing with this Pokemon. However, I can also become a Steel type out of nowhere, which I find pretty convenient. So I'm gonna do that. This is definitely how current Pokemon works. Oh, don't worry guys, I get confused as well, so this means that one of the setup sweepers is gonna come out here, it's gonna set up, and I'm gonna lose immediately. So, I'm pretty excited to see how that plays out. I hate this move so much, man. The Hisuian Sneasel comes in. And my Bombardier is asleep, which is terrible for me. Just awful. Truly one of the worst results I could have had. I mean, I'm gonna go Scyther as they immediately boost. Yeah, this is a... I think I've lost. As thankfully, they are the worst move possible. I have seen an increasingly large amount of Poison Jab Sneasels. And I'm here to tell y'all, I get not wanting to miss. I understand. But sometimes you just gotta acknowledge that missing is a part of the game. And you are really losing a lot of the effectiveness of this Pokemon by running that move. Man, Bombardier being asleep sucks. This mon would destroy him! You know what? Sometimes you gotta acknowledge that missing is a part of the game. Thankfully for me, I did not miss there, but look at this jet damage. So again, Choice Banded Sneasel, not nearly as bulky as the Eviolite set. And that's maybe a reason that I wouldn't run this all the time. I go Charizard. I'm gonna hit. Yeah. I land these moves. You know, I'm gonna hit on the Leafeon too. I'm gonna hit this move. I don't miss. In fact, I'm so confident that I don't miss, I'm gonna get another game. I'm gonna just get another game. I don't need to look at this one anymore. We've already won this one. Already won it. So, in this next game, my Sneasel is pretty useless for wall breaking specifically. However, I can still switcheroo, and that's pretty useful. Hatchram's also actually looking really, really strong. I'm not, super happy I've seen the Magneton, but I don't have to Terra, and I can at least still hit it with an Imfire. Okay, friend, please. Please. I'm lead, maybe Scyther this game? The main thing I don't want to see is this Conda. Or really the Bombardier. My opponent's team is like very strong, and as a result I'm pretty scared of most things. Actually, you know what I kind of like is my own Bombardier lead. The more I look at it, because I get a knock on a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I'm knocking immediately here. I don't know about y'all. I knock here. As he was Flame Orb. We get rid of his Flame Orb. This mod is still very strong, though. This mod is very problematic. I'm gonna go Conda? As he turns into a fairy type. Okay, and like I said, did not even need to check this game. Alright, beautiful. He turns into a fairy type immediately. What if I'm faster, though? Okay, I wasn't. But you never know. I've seen a lot of people decide that they like to be outsped. Now, we saw how much Knock did. It would have done 29 if that was resisted, and then 20 if it had no item, so we could always go into this and just Knock again. I like Scyther, though, as my response, and just U-turning, because it will KO. And thankfully, my opponent has burned Terra early. It does suck to lose my Conda, because that was a check to the Bombardier, even the Braviary, but I do think that we have an out still. I'm gonna go Appleton, because I can always defensively Terra here, and that's probably my best bet at this point, in staving off these two Pokemon. Yeah, because they go Braviary immediately, and I'm here to tell y'all, I am immediately going for my Terastallization, and I'm really hoping that this guy does not decide that he's gonna Soul Read me, as he does not. Now I will switch here. Not sure what I would go to, but I will switch to my Hatchram here, I believe. Oh, as he decides he's bulk up, so that's not exactly the best thing for me ever. But I will stay in here. Yeah, because I know I take that hit, and I get off a ton of damage. If I have to lose my Hatchram here, that is fine. I'll even go for Draining Kiss. This Brave Bird will probably KO me here, but that's okay. I'm even gonna Calm Mind up in case he roosts again, because yeah, we're gonna get that health back, so Brave Bird doesn't KO me anymore. And now he's gonna be heavily pressured to actually start hitting me. It does suck that I'm Psyshock against a bulk up mod. Definitely sucks a lot, but I'm not worried about this mod long term, I don't think. That's a lie. I'm very worried about this mod long term, but I do think it's manageable. And he should be close combat. Oh yeah, he's boosting even more. This is we're getting into real dire straits real quickly. I mean, I have to Calm Mind up as well. He's gonna eventually get to that point where he KOs me. I'm just gonna have to hope that I can blast past it with, like, Sneasel. Again, all I'm trying to do is keep this one low. If I can keep this one low, then I'm not worried about it. Not as worried as I probably should be, at least. Yeah, I'm just gonna... What's crazy, too, he should probably just be going for, Brave Bird, take my Hatchram out, because otherwise, I'm here to tell y'all, that Sandaconda, it's getting beat down. So I'm gonna stay in a Draining Kiss again. If he gets one more boost, I will die. He has to roost here if he wants to keep this mon around. And we do take that mon out. The problem is our Hatchram is at 110% in Earthquake range. But we at least avoided losing to the Braviary, which I do still find pretty valuable. And Sandaconda, I think I could just overwhelm. There's also the chance it can't touch Scyther at all, which I may just have to go for. He's obviously going for knockoff here. I don't have a switch in, so I'm just going to sacrifice this as he goes for Sucker Punch. And I'm here to tell y'all, I've never seen a Braviary, a Bombardier use Sucker Punch. So I'm going to go into my Sneasel here. My Sneasel. What if I switch a Roo? What do you do? Because, I mean, I don't really have a better attack to go for here. This might be a terrible play. I also think I just probably lost this game. This is a very, very impossible matchup. At least at this point, it's really bad for me. I mean, I have the Bombardier of my own. Not Bombardier, my Appleton. Maybe I can long-term still beat this one. This foul play does 1,010%. Yo, what in the world? That's so strong. Stop that. Stop that immediately, my guy. I do not need you using these moves. Hopefully they go Bombardier and I can get some chip going. As I go Sandaconda instead, which is admittedly pretty annoying, but I'm gonna stay in an Apple Acid, which is one of the worst plays y'all will ever see. But it also works because I'm just built like that. So now they're gonna body press or earthquakes. They're really scared. They're really frightened of what just happened. They saw me stay in with no regard for the sanctity of my Appleton. Just, again, staying in. So they're gonna go for body press, like I said. And now, you know, they're a little tilted. They're gonna give me some chip. They're gonna switch out because they think they need this mon to actually beat Appleton, so they're gonna switch. Okay, they didn't. But y'all get the idea. We put the fear of a higher being in this man's soul. I just had a feeling, man, he wasn't gonna attack me. Alright, leave me alone. So this is 100% T-bolting, and I 100% have nothing to switch into that. I think my best option is probably just going for knock. But I also really want to keep this mon around for this. I'm actually just gonna knock. Because this was a Violite. So now we get the H Sneasel in. We get the Hut Sneasel in. I'll CC. Do I even need to CC? I feel like I just doubled Appleton here. Because he's gonna go Spiritomb always. It doesn't matter though if he goes Spiritomb or not, because Appleton will always beat you. Because he protects there. I mean, I could go for Gunk Shot here. Yeah. If he wants to waste a turn like that, I will gladly exploit that. So, we get the poison off of the tomb. This will just make it easier to beat down long term. And I do want to keep this mon around because it does outspeed and threaten the Magneton at least. As he burns me, that is frankly pretty annoying, but you tell me what my switch was. I'd love to hear. I will Leech Seed here though, he's got to switch out. If he goes Bombardier, we at least start getting the Hyup. Yeah, you go Magneton. Congratulations, you have trapped me. Now what? You think I'm in here with you? Or are you in here with me? I mean, I'll Dragon Pulse. And then I'll recover here. Because this mon is going to lose to me long term. It will not beat down Appleton on its own. Spiritomb isn't the problem. At this point, it's just really the Bombardier. If that's... It shouldn't be Scarf at least, because we see Sucker Punch. So I believe my Scyther and Sneasel can beat it. And yeah, I'll just keep recovering. I want to make sure that my guy stays at as high of health as it can. Maybe this isn't the best route, because if he like goes Bombardier here, it's kind of annoying, but I don't think I've got much better of an option. Maybe I do just Dragon Pulse here, but I think I want to keep this mon at full, or as close to full as I can. Yeah, so he did go Bombardier, which is what I expected, but I don't think that continuously going for Dragon Pulse there, I mean, I don't think that would have been the best play. And I do need to make the Sneasel play here, I believe. If I lose this mon, the game is very over. Maybe not, though. I mean, it's Bandit, so I'm gonna go Sneasel, you know? As he Stone Edges. I can just CC here. But yeah, that did so much damage. That is such an insane mid-ground to go for as well. Instead of just making guaranteed progress with knockoff, my opponent decides, you know what? I'm hitting. And he's not even Bandit. He just did that much damage. But this is really, really good chip for me. That might be like game-winning chip. I don't know why I would Gunk Shot there, just CC a gun. As they don't go for another Sucker Punch for some reason. And I think that just means the game is over. Because Magneton can't win. And Spiritomb is on a timer, so it shouldn't win ever. I'm gonna go Appleton here, though. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't think there was any way at that point for them to win. They misplayed with Bombardier. They had to just KO Sneasel with Sucker and hope to somehow outlast Scyther, I believe. So now we face a team with a Kamala, and honestly, I'm really scared, mostly because of that Clawitzer. Clawitzer is a demon. The mon is very, very unfun. I'm gonna lead Scyther, as unfortunately my opponent has decided to lead with the Pokemon that just 6-0s me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Terra immediately. I don't care. I don't respect you. That's a lie. I respect this mon a lot, so I'm gonna go Sandaconda. It's just so annoying, man. Like, is he gonna set up and just decide to try and win turn 1? That's partly why I don't even need to Terra. I just Aerial Ace. He's a Jetpack. Okay. So this is Pickpocket. And Pickpocket is pretty interesting. You get to steal an item, of course. I don't know why I'd go Sandaconda there. I should just U here. I mean, it's extra chip on me, but it's fine. As we actually bounce back a Glare, which is really funny. I'm gonna Calm Mind up. I want to see what my opponent's about. Because they're apparently about the Electros life. They're gonna Dragon Tail more likely, so I'm just gonna take my chip. And yeah, they're Assault Vest. This is pretty good for me long term, I would say. I could actually just knock here. I don't think I want to lose my Bombardier's health. Block the Discharge. Go Scyther on the Giga Drain follow-up. And then just U-turn here. If they go back to Conda, it's whatever. I mean, they're looped at this point. So now we go Bombardier and we just knock off. Actually, I just Brave Bird instead because I'd like to get... I do not want this man deciding to get real aggressive with that Sneasel, you know? I think that'd be pretty pointless. So now our Hatchram is in a pretty strong spot. I just need to still be careful around this guy right here. And I will always go Hatchram on the Chansey. Just to scout. This is a bit worrying though, the more I think about it, so I'm gonna make this play. This one's actually kind of annoying. I'm gonna get my Stealth Rock up though, it'll make sure that the eel is KO'd. As he goes to it here, I'm gonna hit the Stone Edge, thankfully. Because I am that good at the game. I hit Stone Edges. Every now and then, you know. Every now and then, I've been known to land a Stone Edge. And I think here he's just gonna go for Dragon Pulse. And I'm being honest, I have nothing that takes that. Yeah. I could go Appleton and then Terra the next turn, but I think specifically on this turn we're kind of just shit out of luck. So I'm gonna sack Scyther. I do, yeah, as they Dragon Pulse. I just like preserving that mon, and I'm gonna go to my Sneasel and Terra immediately. Is that even worth it? I think the smarter thing to do, hit the calc up. Consult with the damage calculator. Why is Choice Scarf the set? Togkeep, why? No, that is not the set. We do not run that. No, no. This... CC one-shots if he's not max HP. So I'm gonna just assume you're not randomly max HP. This is definitely a mistake, because the ladder loves to run max HP Clawitzer. But I'm gonna bank on them not being one of those. It's a gamble. It's certainly a gamble. Stay Dragon. But they were not max HP, so we one-shot them with the Choice Banded CC. Nice. Maybe they were expecting me to be a Violite SD and worried that they couldn't KO me otherwise. As the Chansey comes in. Now, if you've ever seen a more... Have y'all ever seen a more telegraphed Terra? Because I sure haven't. And even if they don't Terra here, I'm just going to switch anyway because I think it's worth going Sandaconda. As yeah, they for some reason do not Terra. I mean, they got me, man. Wait, they got... God, I have the brain power of a glitchy chimpanzee. I literally just watched them Terra with the Clawitzer, and I said, oh, they went Chansey next because they want a Terra. Yeah, smart. It's fine though. I mean, look, switching out there was always a fine play. I have no clue why they went Chansey, but honestly, getting Sandaconda out on the field was also always pretty viable. As it's not like I need a ton to go my way at that point anyway to get past the Chansey. At that point, the game was just a matter of positioning. But yeah, yeah, I might want to be a little bit more cognizant of the use of Terra from my opponent going forward. It's just a little helpful when you pay attention to that. And yeah, I'm going... Oh, never mind. I will not be pausing this. We have a battle. As my opponent, unfortunately, has brought like 3 checks to Sneasel. I'm a switcheroo set. I also have Night Slash, so I can bother these mons, and I don't need my Choice Band to put in work. So the goal of this game is probably just going to be dump the Scarf. Why is your team gotta be so good? You're gonna beat me. I so badly want a Terra, but y'all already know how these people play. That does not mean anything useful, by the way. I almost teared and went for knock. The problem is that I've seen far too many of these bozos go for go for the turn 1 Terra Ice. I was not getting caught. You know, I was not getting caught. It's just not happening. I've been done too dirty. You know, I said this means nothing. I'm pretty sure this just means the why not both thing. I just wanted to say something in Spanish. Thought that'd be kind of funny, you know. As we got to this, I will always go Hatcham here. They can predict that. I don't really care. As they don't bother to predict it there, which is fine with me. I think I just Psyshock immediately. Just go for some chip. They go into the Muck, or even Ursaring. As Vaporeon comes in, which is similarly just kind of annoying. Here we can go Appleton just without thought. They're probably just going to Wish. So now they go for Protect instead. I will, of course, go for my Leech Seed. Maybe they'll think I'm Specs. They don't think I'm Specs. But that's fine. I'm going to go Sneasel first. As this Mon comes in. Yeah, this is a greedy play, but it worked. I'm a little shocked by Willow immediately. I thought that would have just default, because it's not like I beat this Mon down. But this is also still fine for me. So I just go Hat. And that Calm Mind up. I can't beat Vapo, I don't think, 1v1, but I can bother it. As they go for Iron Defense. Yeah, I'm here to tell you that is not the right play to make. Okay, well that still did a lot of damage. That still did quite a bit of damage. Okay, they are boosting a little bit too much for my liking. I'm gonna Terra. I need to make sure this Mon is not, like, super high on health. And yeah, I can still beat you down with my Hatcham. That's all I needed to do. Just make sure that this Mon was not going to, stay at full. I'll go for Psyshock once, just in case they switch. Psyshock into, yeah, I was about to say Psyshock into Draenicus should probably still KO, but we just make the right prediction there on the Muck. It was a nice little mid-ground. As they forfeit there. I think that's a great one to end it on, guys. That's a little showcase from Hatcham at the end. Just to remind y'all why I love using this mod. I love Calm Mind Hat. It's really, really good. It's just... Terra makes any Mon with a defensive setup move. You know, whether it's Calm Mind, Iron Defense, etc., etc. Just anything that boosts the defensive stat makes those Mons really, really good. And Hatcham is just not an exception. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Choice Bandit Sneasel didn't really do a ton this live, but I thought Bombardier was pretty useful. I thought Appleton was just amazing at sitting in front of the competition and being like, hey, what's up? What you gonna do? And I mean, hey, I would also say Hatchet was the star of the show. So, and yeah, I'm hoping y'all are having a lovely time. Once again, thank you to all the new viewers. Hopefully we can keep this channel going and hit our end of the year goal of 10,000 subscribers. But the grind does not stop. Ever. Even when we hit that, we keep on going. We're hitting 1 million one day. I hope y'all enjoy your day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.